Everyone, this is Tehseen Rashid, and we are live with the third module of the Amazon FBA Masterclass. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. We are gonna, okay, we are live with the YouTube, Facebook, and you have the LinkedIn as well. We're gonna wait for a few minutes to have some people join in. This is the third module. We will also be catering. Where is your cap? Okay, let me see. Let me get my cap. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. And I guess I forgot about it. But yeah, right. So we are going to be live with the third module. We're gonna cater to questions from the second module as well. And I believe a lot of team members are not able to do the second module yet, but I understand that it's just a bit difficult, and that is by design. So hopefully, a lot of people struggle with it, and then when they struggle with it, then they'll be able to find a solution to it. And the only uh, purpose to build that kind of a module is to help people understand that difficult things are valuable. And if something is easy, it is by design not valuable. The most technical board members to Discord. I understand. I really appreciate you working hard to get members to Discord. We are going to be we're going to stop getting new members in, and then it will be much more peaceful. And in each team, in each member, you always just have a few team members who are serious. When I said that we have 200 people, we now have 270, I think, and we're gonna pass 20 people. That is because people will not be able to do this. People will not want to Discord. People will not do the modules. People will not want to learn, and that's understandable. Okay, right. Let's wait for a few minutes and see if you have any questions, and we're gonna open up the questions form, and then we're gonna answer the questions. Just to confirm, are you guys able to hear me? Please do confirm that you're able to hear me out, and then I'll move forward. Thank you so much. Many don't even bother to respond. That's attitude is against course title. Absolutely. Of course, majority of the people will not be, will not be able to get anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen and then I'm gonna share what the questions have been in this. Okay, so these were answered last time. See, majority of the questions in this Q&A is absolutely nothing. How we add in this group. This is not going to be answered. Already answered multiple times. You have WhatsApp. You have everything in the group description. If you come to Discord, you have everything in the channel to the left called How to Enroll. If you can't follow it, then you cannot succeed. Wassalamualaikum assalam everyone. Okay, for what position are you hiring? Okay, as I said, brand manager position is what we are hiring for. This is the free course. Then we have an internship, that is paid internship, and then we also have full-time positions. We have already opened all the internships and the full-time positions because we want to hire as many people as we can, because if you can do it right now, for example, I taught enough in the first module for you to pass in the second module for Google Sheets, for you to pass the internship course. If somebody learns the uh, second module, and they attempt the test for internship, they will be passed. I can't see the formulas or steps as you showed on Chat GPT. Can you elaborate on what the issue is? I am new to grip. What's the process? Please see description. This is done. Okay. Let's just color it in a bit different. This is done. Okay. Oh, right. I think I didn't really show. So these are the questions that we just got. We only got these three questions. So see, people can't really ask questions in the right way. But I guess we was answered the questions. I was reading the same prompts. Okay. I was reading the same prompts. Okay. hmm The best thing about ChatGPT is that whatever you see as the issue, you can just give it back to ChatGPT. If you can share an exact, what do you call it, chat or, but you couldn't get ChatGPT to get the same results as you were. Of course, you will not be able to get the same results. Of course, you'll have to struggle a bit. And I understand that. For example, I've been using ChatGPT for the last, I don't know, I bought it on the first 3 to 4 days, and I've been using the premium one up until now. So of course, I'm going to get better results. But the purpose is that you get better at it as well. That is why you would struggle with it. I understand that. If you can share the exact issue with your group fellows, I think they can help you out with that. Oftentimes, it is that you are not able to see it, and when somebody else sees it, they are able to help you solve the problem. Do we have, okay, what do we have further? We have around 17 people here. Okay, that's great. The way it works. Okay. Um, do you guys have any questions right now, or should we just move forward to the? Should we just move forward um, to the lecture? Please let me know if you guys have any questions. If you guys have any questions with the assignment with the module two, we will cater to them and then we will move forward. Okay. Majority, and I'll say almost everyone was stuck on 4 and 5. Okay, then that basically means I was successful in designing an assignment that helped you learn something new. Okay, what have you decided based on poll results for assignment 2? Let's see the poll results again. Let me see. I think we had a few more votes come in. Okay, where's the poll? I don't know. I can't see it. Right. So as of right now, we have around 30 votes, which 55%, 16 votes said that they were able to implement it, and 13 said they were not able to implement it. So what we have just decided is that I'll answer the questions, and we will move from there. We will not stop for anyone. We will be okay. Please explain 4 to 5 questions. Okay, those were the only 2 questions which are your assignment. Please attempt your assignment and then I will share a solution. Why not? Okay, I put my time just 10 minutes before the session. Okay, you can upload the assignment up until tonight. So 12 p.m. a.m. I guess. In the night, you can submit the assignment. Please explain 4 to 5 questions. That is the only question. Go ask ChatGPT what they mean. If whatever ChatGPT tells you, do that. Send the assignment. In the worst case scenario, it will just be wrong, and we will move forward. What's the issue? You will not be able to get anything from me. Okay. Can I re-upload? Yeah, yeah, you can just re-upload. You can edit the sheet as well because we're gonna check from the sheets. The first assignment that everyone submitted, it takes a lot of time on the portal. That's why we have Google Form this time. It was awesome. See, okay, now we are seeing some positive comments as well. It was awesome submitting the assignment. Okay, thank you so much for. I am glad that you had a good time. Anytime I'm working in Google Sheets, I am having a good time. So it would be best if you guide four to five. It will not be best. I'm sorry for that because attempt it. We'll see what it happens. What's the worst case? आपकी बैचलर्स की डिग्री का जीपीए नहीं आना इसके ऊपर. Please attempt it because in business you will not be able to get these answers. You will have to get with the best understanding. Let's see how it is. Mostly curious. We're gonna start on the next lecture in around 2 to 3 minutes, and then we will move forward. Okay. Mostly curious if we can play right or wrong. That's great. That's the main part. We only had two questions, just by the way. The assignment was to repeat what I did in the call, and maybe I made some mistakes as well. There was some person telling me, this is that way or this is that way. I understand. Maybe I made some mistakes myself as well. Why not? Okay. If you guys can now let me know if we should start the next lecture or we should discuss the second module. Let me know in the comments and then we'll do whatever you guys want. I have around 90 minutes today. So yeah, let me know. Sure, we'll attempt it. Thank you so much. Just let me know on the comments if we should move to module 3 or if we should discuss module 2 a bit more in detail, I guess. And I'll just give the questions, that's it. And I'll explain the questions and then we will move to module 2. Module 3, sorry. I have a long module actually prepared for you guys today. Okay. Let's start module 3. Okay. How Amazon works. Okay. Got it. I'm going to share my screen and then we will go above. And then, if you have any issues, what's the weight of the session today, sir? Assignment was hard in the start and then you got the solutions. Okay. I am glad that you were show on screen. Okay, can you see the class? See the screen now? If you guys can see the screen, then we will be. It should be on Thursday. Yes, it should be on Thursday. I wanted to get it today because we might have to do two sessions for this lecture. This is a very long session. That is why I wanted to do two different sessions. One will be today, and if we cannot complete it today, then we will have one tomorrow as well. I don't want to delay this session as I think I shared it on Facebook or not, but not really. But I record these sessions because I want to train more people, and this is the only thing that is going to train my own team as well. That is why I cannot delay them. So we're gonna have two sessions if we need, but we're gonna have to complete it in 1 week as we did for Google Sheets as well. Yeah. And if you just learn the Google Sheet one, you can get an internship at my company. If you if you spend 2 weeks learning and plus the Google Sheet session, you would even be able to pass the brand manager test. It's hard, but it's not that hard. Okay, so let's go forward. How Amazon works? You get it for some money, you sell it, and you make a profit. Okay, that's very very simple. Let's actually find out what ChatGPT says. Okay, how does Amazon FBA business model work? Let's find out. Assignment was hard in the beginning. Yes, it was hard in the beginning. Okay, D. How does Amazon FBA work? Let's find out. Okay. So inventory shipment. Sellers send their products shipped to the. Okay, let's find out. Let it kindly extend the timeline for Google Sheet. The time is up until midnight today. Time is up until midnight today. And a car server, you are aware, but we have to complete it this week. That's why we might have two sessions, one today and one tomorrow. Then you will have 1 week assignment again. Okay, let's just hide now. Okay, Ji, what exactly is the game? What is saying? Inventory shipment. Sellers send their products to Amazon's fulfillment center. Amazon stores the inventory in its vast network of warehouses. They have a lot of warehouses. We send our stuff. So, for example, let's say I want to sell this cap to customers. Now, what I will do is I will pack 1,000 caps and then I will send it to the Amazon warehouse. When somebody, then I will list the products on Amazon. Okay, I will set the price, provide the details, and manage my listing. Okay, makes sense. It could be seller central, vendor central. uh, we will only cater to seller central for this. We will not be catering to vendor central. That is a bit too much for people, generally speaking. And order fulfillment. When customer places an order, Amazon takes care of picking, packing, and shipping, and providing customer service for these orders. Okay, this includes handling returns and exchanges, significantly reducing the seller's logistical burden so that we don't have to do this. Once again, I am working the session, but I don't have templates. Can anybody share, please? There is no template. You can only enroll in the course. You can find the link on my profile in one of the previous courses. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this includes handling returns and exchanges. Okay, payment. Amazon collects payment from the buyer, deducts their fees, which cover fulfillment, storage, and optional services like advertising, and then remits the balance. So they give you after deducting their fees. Makes sense? Customer service and returns. Amazon handles customer inquiries, returns, and refunds, offering them 24 support in multiple languages. Makes sense. Benefit for sellers: reach and visibility, access to Amazon's customer base. So customers are Amazon's, and you are just selling it to them. Again, we are going to very basic things because I believe we're gonna go much advanced as well. Don't you worry about it. FBA items are eligible for Amazon Prime, offering Prime. Amazon Prime is basically free shipping to customers in 2 days. So this was a very big thing when it started a few years back because majority of the people were not able to ship within 2 days. Streamlined operations because you don't have to manage the warehouse, you don't have to work with the warehouse, you can just send it to Amazon. International expansion because Amazon has other countries as well, so you can easily expand online. Consideration: understanding and managing FBA fees is crucial for profitability. No shit. These include storage fees, okay, fulfillment fees, and optional service fees, okay. Inventory management is important as well. And then you also have to comply with Amazon's policies. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so now how it works is you get it for some money. So you send some money to supplier saying, hey, if you can manufacture this cap for me, it will be very nice. And you get it from the supplier and then you send it to the Amazon and then you send it make some profit. That is very, very easy. This is how you make those screenshots, the ones that you get often on Facebook. Okay, let me do this. Now, the way it works is that, let me just do this once again. Okay, so the way it works is that you ask the factory to say, you go to the factory and say, hello, guy, please can you manufacture 1,000 caps for me? Okay, and you can ask somebody in Faisalabad for this as well, but I'm going to assume we are sourcing from China because majority of sourcing is done from China. Okay, so in China, we have the factory. Once we do, then we send it to USA because you want to sell in USA. You can sell it in any other market as well, but generally speaking, it is shipped by sea. So you will be putting it in a container. A freight forwarder will be helping you do this. Once it goes to USA, it will reach to the port, and then you will be sending it to the warehouse. Okay. Generally speaking, your freight forwarder is able to get the stuff to your warehouse. Okay. Then you send a truck to Amazon FBA. FBA is fulfilled by Amazon. So, and then you sell it to customers. Okay. Sell it to customers because when customers go to Amazon, they will be able to purchase it. Now let's see it in action. Okay, so now let's say I want to do, let's just say PCAP. Okay, great. No, let's not do PCAP. Let's do a snapback. I like snapbacks. Okay, snapback hats for men. Okay, so we have a lot of sellers here. How do you find out that if they are FBA? Let's go. Okay, I just costed him a few dollars. But if you go to Amazon, you will be able to see a lot of options. Okay, you will be able to see some ads. This is an ad. They're running an ad. They're spending money to be here on the top row. And then this is organic because this guy sells the most on this keyword, so that they are giving it him the top spot. You have other people over here as well. You have some colors, and then you also have the title. You have the ratings, how much we have in ratings. We have how many reviews they have. They also added how many were bought in the last month, and you have the price, and then you also have if they are prime means if this will be delivered in 2 days. It's even showing free delivery Monday March 4th on 35 of item shipped on $35 if you get $35 price, $35 um, of merchandise from Amazon, then you will be getting free delivery by Monday, March 4th. Or you can get a fastest delivery by Friday, March 1st as well. This will be almost in 2 days. And Prime try before you buy. So this cap you can try as well, and you can send it back if you don't like it. Okay. Okay. So you have a lot of these caps. Make sense, right? I've just opened one of them. So this cap is for 12.95, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Let me just open some a good one as well. Let's see if I can do that. Right, we have a few things. So now I'm gonna open another product because I want to discuss that later on. It's an arched mirror, okay? So for now I'm gonna assume only this one. Let's say, or maybe this guy seems a bit nicer. Okay. So up until now, if anybody doesn't understand anything, let me know. Up until now, we've just understood. Okay, where did it go? Right, this one. Okay, this is how we do it. We get it from a supplier, you manufacture it yourself. You can do whatever you want, but you can send it to the Amazon. You send it to a warehouse in USA, and then that warehouse send it to Amazon FBA. You can also send it. You can ask your factory if they can deliver directly to FBA. That is possible as well. There are some warehouses in China which can send directly to Amazon FBA as well. So you have to get the stuff to Amazon FBA, and then you sell it to customers. Up until now, anybody has any issues, because I'm trying to make sure that anybody who doesn't even understand Amazon to even doesn't even understand the ABC, they are able to get it as well. All good up until now? All good up until now, if you could confirm. Okay, so now all good. Great. I'm gonna assume this product, okay? I'm gonna make a very trendy video now. Okay. Hello boys. See the price on Amazon? Okay, great. Now I am gonna show you how much you can get it from on Alibaba. Let's go to Alibaba. Okay. And let's search the same product, okay, over here. Come on, please load a bit faster. Good to go. Same cap as you branded wear. Yes, I got them from China as well. I couldn't find them in Pakistan. Okay, great. We have this. So let's search arched mirror. Come on. My internet is not that slow. This is because the servers are hosted in China. That is why it's a bit slow for Pakistani or other people. Arched mirror. Okay, great. Let's see. Okay, so now what we're gonna say is, okay, we're gonna sell it in $55, let's say. So I'm gonna go here and then I'm gonna say I want to sell it for $55, $55.99. Okay, how much can I source it for? Let's see what is the product. This is the product. Okay, makes sense. 64.21. Let's see if we can find a similar one. Okay, come on. You will have to find a similar one, but for now I'm gonna assume this price. Okay, 21.60. So the way you find out is item landed cost, how much it will cost you once you have landed into Amazon. I already have a detailed one as well, but I'm going to show you a simple one and then we'll go to detailed one. Okay. So item landed cost, let's say 21.60 is the cost, assuming that for now. FBA fees, how much is the FBA fees? Let's find out on that one. So now I'm going to do this, copy this, go to Google, Amazon, FBA calculator. Go to Amazon FBA calculator. It is free for all. You don't need to log into anything. Okay. Once you do that, then you go continue as guest. USA. Search the ASIN. Get. I just got this ASIN from over here. Okay. That's one. And if you scroll down, you can also search ASIN over here, and you will get it over here as well. So you can copy it from there, and then you get it over here. So now it is going to show you a very simple profitability. Okay, so it is saying 55.96 is the price, fulfillment cost is 34.31. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to say FBA fees slash fulfillment is, how much was it? Okay, how much was it? It was, I forgot, 34.31. 34.31. Okay. Referral fees is how much? Referral fees are basically 15% of Amazon's own fees. That is basically Amazon's fees. It is 15% for of the selling price. So now if we if we get it in $21.6 and Amazon will charge $34 to send it to customer and the referral fees is 8.40 and the selling price is 55.99 of course, then we will make a huge profit of minus $8. We will make a loss of $8. Okay, makes sense. If I sell it at 69.99, then I will make some profit, right? Or maybe if I can source it in $15, I'll make some less loss. Okay, so now ultimately what we are trying to see is where can it be? For example, let's say I want to say, hey, I want to make a lot of money. I'm gonna sell it at 199. Okay, I will make $119 of profit, but nobody will buy it from me because if the rate is $50, $60, $70, $80, nobody else will buy it from me. You have sellers over here. If you see, you have sellers which are selling in much higher prices as well, but they are, we have to see if they are selling enough, right? So maybe the average is not that point. Maybe the average is $80. If I use $80, then maybe we can make some money, right? So we are making some money at least on $80, right? So what you're doing is you're trying to find out, okay, at what price can I sell? That is detailed on the market. We have to see it in detail, but for now we're gonna say, hey, what is the price that I can sell this on? What will be a competitive price in the market? We decide the price, and then we say, okay, at this price, what is the sourcing cost that I have to get to so that I make some money? For example, if I just do 80, but my product costs $30, I'm gonna go to very low profit again, right? So you have to make this balance, right? Up until now, profit is sales price minus cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is basically all the expenses that we have. So you have a landed cost. Any freight is included in the landed cost. I'll explain it in the detailed profitability calculator as well. But then you have this FBA fee, and you have referral fee. So ultimately, this is what you make money on. Up until now, it is clear. I need a few yes because I want to go to the detailed calculator. It's gonna be a bit more advanced so that we can discuss things in more detail. Please do confirm it that we are all good up until now, and then we will move forward. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now we're gonna move forward with this one, okay? Give me 1 second. Let me just close it down. We are getting a lot of notifications now. Thank you so much for confirming. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this, okay? So what you have to do is you have to fill out each thing, and then we will say, okay, for example, the product cost me $15. So let's say the supplier said it is for $12 for my, okay? Supplier is gonna cost you $12, and then we will move forward to the other things. Okay, so $12 is supplier cost, okay? Ask the supplier what is the percentage on or tariff on this product. Okay, so the tariff on this product is, let's say, 12.1%. You can find a tariff for each product, or you can ask the supplier for this, right? You can say, okay, 12.1% is the tariff cost. If it is 5%, it will change again. It is based on the item cost. So you will have a $1.45 charge for the tariff as well. Okay, great. How much does the container cost? As of right now, if I ship a container, how much does it cost? I'm using $5,000 as an estimate. It can be lower, it can be higher as well. That's one. Great. You have to ask the supplier how many units can I put in a container, right? That's why you have to negotiate with the supplier based on a container. That's one. And how many pallets would that be? Or you can ask them how many units per pallet would that be. So for this item, let's say $12 is that, $5,000 is the container, and then you have this units per container. This you ask the supplier for this. Units per pallet, you ask the supplier for this as well. This is, so $5,000 divided by this many units is $2.76 is what it cost me for the sea freight slash container fee. Now you have the landed cost as 16.21, right? So this 15 was an estimate. We have 16.21 as the landed cost. Okay, great. Now we will send it to the, let's say you have it in a warehouse in USA. Now you want to send it uh, to the FBA, to Amazon FBA. Now you will have two different expenses. You will have pick, pack, and ship to FBA fees. It is from the warehouse. And then you have sending to FBA truck fee. Okay, for example, I'm assuming I'm gonna send all of the container into FBA. Okay, we can decide not to send all of it or send all of it. We have to decide in inventory planning later on. But now I'm gonna assume I'm gonna send all of it. So one truck cost me $1,500. Okay, it is a imaginary number, although it is accurate. But one truck has one container that is 14 units. It is 0.83 per unit. Okay, makes sense. And my warehouse is going to cost me $0.5 per unit to pick, pack, and ship to Amazon FBA warehouse. Okay, so I have total warehouse fees at $1.33. You can have other fees as well. I'm making things very, very simple over here. Okay, now you have, one second, let me just do this. It will be a bit easier. Okay. Okay. There you go. This is dollars as well. Now you have FBA shipping, okay? As we just checked from here, the FBA shipping is 34.31. So let's see. 34.31, okay. Sorry, 34.31. Commission is 15% of C19. C19 is sales price. Sales price. I assume it at $80. Okay, makes sense. Now, FBA shipping and this is done. So Amazon fees is going to be 46.31. There are other Amazon fees as well, which we are not considering at this point, but this is, we're trying to make it as simple as we can, but as detailed as you will be able to understand. Okay. Refund cost. I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna spend 5% on refunds because I'm going to have 5% refunds, assuming that. So multiply 5% by the sales price. That means I will be spending $4 for the refund per unit. Okay. Coupon, I'm going to assume I am going to be giving 5% on promotions. So I'm going to have 5% and $4 spent on the $4 per unit spent on the promotion slash coupons. Ad spend per unit. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to spend 5% on ad spend as well. Let's just make it 10%. Let's be a bit more accurate. It's okay. So that's going to be $8. Okay, that makes sense. So at this stage, we make how much? Total cost of goods sold is 71.85, and my profit is 8.15. Okay, great. So much money. Okay, and then okay, so now you have ROI. Okay, so up until profit, did you understand everything? So you have profit and you have profit margin. Okay, let's just write it a bit more clearly. So you have profit margin. Profit margin is equal to profit divided by sales price. So that will be 15%, 10% over here. ROI on cost of goods sold. So you can calculate by dividing profit. So let's just write it over here. Profit divided by landed cost. CC8 is landed cost. Okay. Profit margin is equal to, you can get these formulas from ChatGPT as well. Break even price. So let's find out what is the break even price. Okay. Let's see. For this, you have to see where we get the $0. Okay. Let's see if we sell it on $70, you have 0.65. If you sell it on 69.99, right? Sorry, 69.99, you make around $65. If we sell it on 67, you make a loss. If we sell it on 69, we are almost close to break even. So I'm going to say 69 is my break even price. Break even profit is minus 0.10. Okay. Average monthly sales. I'm assuming that I'm going to sell, let's make it 80 again. I'm assuming I'm going to sell 300 units a month. This you have to get from the niche, of course. We will go in that as well. Don't you worry about it. 69.35. Okay, let's see. 69.35. Okay, we still have some profit. Okay, makes sense. You can use that as well. 69.35, 0.3517, I guess. 0.17. And now we have average monthly profit. That is obviously profit multiplied by monthly sales is profit, average monthly profit. You will get this sheet, of course, afterwards, but not right now because you will start playing with it and not listen to the lecture. Average monthly revenue is $24,000 because I'm going to sell $80 per unit and I'm going to sell 300 units. That's going to be $24,000. And then we have first period investments. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to order for the 3 months of stock. So for that, I have to order $14,000. So I'm going to say 300 multiplied by 3 is 900 units. And that multiplied by the item cost is going to be $14,000. Of course, you can have other expenses as well. You can't just say this is my budget. Now, if this is what we do in our company, that we try to see if we can just afford a full container because the difference is only $7,000. We will be ordering a full container. That is basically how many units we have in a container, that what is the item cost. We will just do that. Up until now, we have covered the profitability stack on Amazon. Anybody else has any issues right now? We have a simpler one. Okay, see if on this one at $80 and this cost, we were making a lot of money. We were making 23% margin. On this one, we were making only 10% margin. Anybody else has any questions on this at least? Okay. Any questions on this? थोड़ा सा मेरा गला खराब है तो मैं जरा थोड़ा सा रेस्ट कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज मेरा गला खराब होने वाला है Will the insurance be covered in it by supplier? You have to discuss it with your freight forwarder. So far, so good. Okay, hopefully I was able to explain it. Okay, try strepsils. Yes, I will. I will be having strepsils afterwards. I like Dr. Kaf for this. Okay, anybody else has any questions before we move forward? Up until now, we have covered what we do in Amazon as a business model and how to find the profitability for each product. Of course, it is not the best one, but you have to see up until now. If anybody has any questions, and then I will move forward. Okay, please do let me know in the comments so that I can move forward. And then I will move forward to defining, or at least, what if I told you I sold this product last minute average $50 and profit margin was $15 per unit sold? Will you believe? Good for you. I don't need to like it's it's good for this. Okay, we don't include tax in this. So you have what you do is you have to include tax afterwards. So you run a business, you understand tax, and when you have profits, only then you pay the taxes. So at the end, this is your gross profit margin, and this is your gross profit margin. And then you, once you, as a business, when you have all the profits, then you see how much you have to pay in taxes. So as at this stage, it does not include tax because in USA there's no sales tax, so you don't have to include the GST or HST. Control plus F5, all clear. Okay, I, we haven't gone freight forwarder fees, taxes, LLC, etc. Because we are not freight forwarder fees, right? So you have to calculate in your freight fees. That is generally how it works. For bigger companies, you are able to. You don't really have to do that. You just have to tell the logistics department to get the product here, and they give you a cost saying, "Hey, this is how much it will cost." I'm not gonna treat this as a launch. A to Z launch नहीं कर रहे हैं हम लोग. We haven't done taxes LLC. Yes, LLC is not going to be covered in this lecture because we are covering for an Amazon FBA brand manager, not an Amazon PA. I understand what you mean, and I agree with that they should be counted, but this is not that course. Okay, Salman Mamesh, I will agree. I will absolutely agree. I'll believe you. I wish you the best of luck, obviously. And factory charges inspection. Yes, you're correct. We haven't counted that as well, and you have to count that ultimately. But generally speaking, I tried to make it a bit more simpler because if I include everything, then it will be a bit difficult to explain to everyone. Okay, when we have done that, let's go and search ours to mirror here. Okay, so now we have done this, got it, and we have the same thing. What we're gonna do over here is that we have a tool called data dive. Okay, you open it like this, and then you go to dive box. It's gonna take some time to load. That's why I just loaded it for you. So when it loads, it looks like this. Okay, you have all the products over here. You have their essence, you have their brands, you have their organic rank, price, revenue, 30-day revenue for this ASIN, sales, number of units sold, 30-day sales of this ASIN. Bestseller rank is Amazon bestseller rank of the ASIN on root category. So basically, what is the rank in the category? So if a product is selling the most in any category in this category in its root categories, that will basically be. Let me just open something once again. It opened as well. But let's say if I open like this, so it's not going to show me the category over here. What I do is I will just remove this up until here. It will open like this, and now it will show it this one as well. Okay, so home and kitchen, great. If I go to home, If I go to home, then I'll find what is the number one BSR product for this category, right? Okay, I guess they're not even showing what is BSR one. But ultimately, what you want to find out is what is the most selling one, and it will probably be in, I guess, kitchen and dining. Go to this website, bestsellers, and over here you will be able to find number one in home and kitchen. You will be open it, and you will see bestseller rank. If you drag it down, right over here, bestseller rank, number one in tumblers and water classes, and number one in home and kitchen as well. So I'm gonna stop it. Now you have listing age, how when it was listed, 2 months, 29 months, 10 months, and then you have the date as well. You have the country where the seller is from, majority are Chinese, of obviously. And you have FBA fees. You have okay, it's not explaining. Number of active sellers. This is the rating, reviews, review velocity. How many reviews are getting in 1 month? How many emails do we have? Does it have fulfillment is FPM or FPA? That is basically fulfilled by merchant is basically that they are selling it from the warehouse and not selling it to Amazon. We can do that as well, but we are only going to take it to the FPA one. Size tier, okay. Extra large 0 to 50 LB, okay. Weight, weight, and then you have dimensions. You have buy box. Who is selling it? This is the seller who is selling it. Obviously, Sweet Crispy is the brand. This is the they're selling it directly. The brand is selling it. No, the supplier is there. Categories: home, kitchen, home decor, mirrors, full length mirrors. Okay, makes sense. Now, what you have is you select top 15 based on the sales. Okay, one second. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you again. Open dive box. There you go. So sorry, I missed this one. This is how many people are searching in last 30 days. This is data from Data Dive, and it is not supposed to be accurate, but it is supposed to give you an idea of how many people are searching. Total revenue is this, okay, and then you have median price is $64, median reviews is $213, okay. Majority are between 4.25 to 4.75 as a range in rating. 4.6 is the median. Median BSR is this. Median fulfillment fees is almost this $27. Total sales is how many units are selling. Fulfillment fees chart, you have a lot of people with different fulfillment fees. This basically shows that you have products which are bigger, which have higher fees, which are smaller, which have lower fees as well. 41 are FBA sellers, 85% are on FBA. Amazon is selling six themselves, so that basically means Amazon will buy it from other suppliers and they will sell it themselves. This is a vendor central model. You don't have to care about it, but this does indicate this is a very competitive niche. Okay, 40 are from China, 6 is Amazon themselves, and only one USA seller is able to sell in the USA marketplace, right? Extra large 0 to 50 pound is 24 of them, large bulky is 22, and large standard is 2 as well. Now we go to competitors and we try to select them based on sales. So this is already sorted based on sales. Once you do that, you can just come here and then take a look at it. If it is actually an arched mirror, for example, if there was something which is not relevant for this page, then we will also remove it as well. For example, all of them is arched mirror as well. But if somebody was selling a small, let's say makeup mirror, then that will not be considered in this. So we will select top 15. But if somebody is selling a makeup mirror over here, then we will not do that. Okay. Uh, it shows data for the only marketplace you have opened. So as of right now, it is showing the US marketplace. .com is the US marketplace, so it is showing US data only. Okay. Thank you for asking the question. Once you do that, then you have to dive. Once you dive, you get here. I guess so. I'm gonna say come here one second. Let's just try to open the one now. Okay, I just did it. Dive. It is there's no new ASIN, so it's just gonna repeat the same thing. It's gonna show it like this. Okay, it is showing one seller promotion. That basically means that there is an Australian company selling on Amazon USA. Any other person who has a question right now? Good question, Vikas. Anyone else who has any questions? It is going to take a bit of time. I assume everything is all good. Okay. Okay, so once it is done, you can go to master keyword list. It will open like this, and there you will have a very good understanding. Thank you so much for confirm. Do you only use data dive? What is the reason behind this, please? I use data dive as the main tool. However, we use other tools as well. Explain buy box on Amazon site, please. Okay. I didn't even mention the buy box. Okay, let's see. If we go to this guy, this box is called the buy box, and what we have to see is who exactly is selling over here. So as of right now, it has the price, and then it has the date when it will be delivered. How many units can I do this? It can only let us do 30 units. That's one. Add to cart. I can add to cart to buy now, and this is the information where I get the seller information. So it is shipping from Sweet Crispy Directs. This is the seller name, and this is the sold by. This is the seller link. Ships from meaning this is their warehouse. This is not FBA, and eligible for return, refund, or replacement within 30 days. See more. Let's see. Customer service is also being given by directly from them. This is the buy box. You can have multiple sellers as well. Let's see if we can find an example for multiple sellers. Let's say now this is what you have as the master keyword list. You have different things summarized for all the brands. So this branch, this is a Sweet Crispy, 4.4 rating, 389 reviews, 2 months is what they have been selling for. 39.99 is what they're selling for. Okay, they are killing the market. Okay. Sales is how many they have. Data dive is paid. What we will do for the assignment is that I will give you a Excel sheet for data dive, and you guys will be able to use that. Sales, how many they have sold. This is revenue. Okay, very strong seller. Of course, they are killing the market right now. 10 variations they have. Outlets, as for we are not going to cater to them right now. Only one FPM. Keywords on page one. They are able to rank for 85% of the keywords on page one. So overall, we have a lot of keywords. Okay, we have a lot of keywords. 337 keywords right now. Okay, you can filter them down as well, but ultimately, this is what they are showing us, right? For example, you can decide and say, hey, my mirror is not gold, so I'm gonna remove this one, right? You can remove this as well. You can exclude this from master keyword list. But as of right now, a lot of these people are selling on this keyword as well. As you can see, this person is the number one rank on gold mirror. That's why they are selling the most on gold mirror as well. Okay, so now we have this information about the sellers. Great, good for us to understand, I guess. So now what we're gonna do is we want to find out this data. Great. Now we will what we will do is we will go to this side and we will go to product scorecard. Okay. I'm gonna go back because I already have the product scorecard open over here. This is how we will open. Okay. Now what I want to find out is okay. Can you please let me know what you consider as brand dominance or you don't go with that product? Okay. Brand dominance is basically, for example, if I go to, let's say, if I go to Amazon and I go to, let's say, dog food, okay? What you'll find out is that you have a few brands which are doing absolutely too much of the let's say once again. If one of the brands is doing majority of the sales and not others are not able to do that much, that basically is considered as brand dominance. And oftentimes it is because the brand is much bigger than other competitors and they are spending much more on marketing as well. That is why others are not able to compete, and then we avoid that niche. But this is too early to call that. Okay, we were in product scorecard. Okay, so now we have product scorecard. Let's see what we have to do. We have 3 to 4 different modules. Okay, let's try to fill them out for the arched mirror. Okay, traffic distribution, number of keyword roots. Okay, please identify the keyword roots that represent different alternate names. This is the main thing. If you can find product which has different names or different intents which are being sold, which is it is being sold for, you can get I already have a 3 hour video on keyword research which shows you how to find different intents, what are different intents, but uh, I'm gonna visit the roots myself and find it out. Okay, so now what you want to find out is that I'm gonna hide the comment. What you have is that you have mirror as the root. Full is not a root because the way it works is you can also go for normalized roots. Let me just open it up. Right. So now the main thing is that let's see if any of this word is able to be an alternate name for the product. So full is not really a root because full is nothing. It's not describing a mirror. Full length is again same thing. Mirror full length. So again, this is all. If you don't have mirror in there, you can't really describe the product. So now what you have to see is that they're all basically just mirror is the main root, and you don't really have anything else. Maybe, for example, if we saw here that the wall decor is also one of the main keywords for this product, then we would be considering that as the second root. Okay, wall decor, or maybe house decor could be another one, right? So like house decor is a house decor is a root, or decor could be another root. Again, I know this will not be able to sell in decor because this is a lot more expensive and decor is a lot more cheaper as a keyword. But if you had other alternate names for it, then that will be another root. Okay. So now we have this root. For example, if you were selling Shan masala, and one keyword is masala, and another one is Indian spice, right? So like you have two different alternate names for it. We understand it's the same, but over here we only have one. Okay, deal breaker. Okay, makes sense. Distribution of root search volume. Top two roots have 90% because we only have one root. Okay, great. Number of relevant relevant keywords. Okay, Number of relevant keywords over 450 search volume. Let's see how many keywords we have. We can go to master keyword list and find out. Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go here because this is the master keyword list. We have, let's see, greater than 450. How many do we have? Okay, we have 337. We still have 337 keywords because this was already, I guess, featured on with more search volume than 450. Everything is above 450 right now. So 337 will basically mean that we select more than 100. So we have got some good points over here. Okay, this is done. Profitability. Product will be relevant for, okay, for example, if you are selling a mask, then you will not be relevant for more than 12 months. Okay, but this will be more than relevant for 5 years because you can go to Google Trends. Okay, and search arched mirror. Obviously, we want to find it for Pakistan, United States of Pakistan. Right. So what you'll find out is that in the past 5 years, there has been interest, and the interest has risen overall. Okay. So the main thing is that the interest has not died down, or the interest has been constant. Okay. So I believe it will be relevant for more than 5 years. Great. ROI. Okay. What we did is we can do this in the profit section as well, but I'm not going to do it right now because I want to make it a bit simpler. So I'm going to assume that my calculations are correct. It can be, it cannot be correct, okay? Because maybe you can say, hey, if you want to $80, you will not be able to sell, okay? Maybe that is the case. So I'm going to say my ROI is 50%, okay? Okay, under 100%. Okay, that's even better. Nice. Okay, done. Potential. Let's see. Now, this you have to, once you decide a product, you have to understand and see if you can innovate anything. Okay, can you save cost on a new packaging? If can you pack it somehow that it is much more compact, then maybe you can. It is possible. It is not possible. I'm saying it's not possible because it is a very developed nation. If it was possible, somebody would have already done it. Okay. Can you save shipping and fulfillment cost? Okay, I guess let's see if I can save something. Okay, I'm gonna assume I cannot really save it. I'm gonna have to do what everyone else is doing. Okay, utility get a utility patent. No, of course it is just a mirror. What will I get a patent on? Design patent? No, not really. I'm not a designer. Feature. Can you redesign the product and add desired features? For example, let's say to go to a product and say, for example, you have a garden hose. You're trying to sell a garden hose. Garden hose is some when you have a pipe and you shower the garden with that pipe, right? And let's say it has a problem. It makes my hand wet. Maybe you design a new hose that does not make your hands wet, right? Or maybe you add gloves for it, right? I don't know. If that solves the problem, then you are basically redesigning the product and adding desired features. But now this is not possible. Okay, design differentiation. Okay, there are at least X sellers selling the same design I plan on selling. Okay, so what I understand is that the market has a lot of different sellers, but you have very similar designs. Okay, very similar designs. This doesn't really is not different from this one. It is very similar. So again, I'm gonna say. more than four are selling the same design that I'm supposed to be selling. Okay, I have tested my product design against top three sellers. Okay, now this is if you actually get some votes on the product design. So let's say, see if you test it actually, if you have a new design and then you test it. Let's say for this one, this will be positive, right? Only one is selling it, two or three are selling it, more than four are selling it. In this case, it's more than four. And this one I did not test yet, so I'm gonna say zero test, okay? So I'm gonna just do it as well. Now is the most important part, okay? Reviews. Let's see how many, what is the exact number of sellers? More than seven or top 10 have more than 1,000 reviews. Four or more have more than 1,000 reviews. Less than four, less than two. Let's find out. Where did it go? Yes, so this was the overall. This is the top sellers. How many? One. Okay, one. This is the review count, right? Right. So overall, up more than 1,000 reviews. I see one. I see two, and that's it. Okay, great. No, some good news. So two. Less than four, right, would be the right thing. Okay. Amazon SEO. More than 10 competitors are on the first page for 60% of the relevant search volume. Let's find out. Go back to the master keyword research again and say, okay, this is keyword or this is search volume. This is search volume, but how many of them have 60% of the search volume? This guy has 97% of search volume. This guy has 96% of the search volume. And this guy has 80% of search volume, 87% of search volume. So that basically means overall search volume is this is the sum. If you sum all of it, it is 2.9 million. And this guy is covering, or at least is on the first page for 97% of it. Okay. As I understand it, everybody is just one guy, two guy, three guy. Okay, so I'm gonna say five of them have at least more than six have are on the first page for more than 60% of the search volume. Okay. Average price point is over $50. That's good. Okay. 1P. 1P means Amazon. How many are sold by Amazon? Let's find out. We had it over here, right? Back to dive box. And you had this guy. Okay. The question is top competitors. Okay, how many are is Amazon? So I'm gonna say over here you can find it. Yes, I'm gonna say okay. You have one. You have. Can I drag it down? No, not yet. So I'm gonna check it from the dive box. You have six. Okay, then you can get six right now. Maybe you can say okay, three are top competitors. You can also check from here. It says sort by sales. One, two, maybe that's it. Okay. So I'm gonna say three for now. Okay. Three to four because we're gonna have three to four in the top 10, 20. Okay. Let's say less than three. For now, let's just make it positive. Okay. Again, you have to consider if they are in the top competition. If they are if in the top 20, generally speaking, you should consider them. I'm gonna use this one right now. Visual content. More than five of the top 10 have great images and A plus content. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it for top 10. Top 10 listing. Let's just open them. Okay. I searched it. I am gonna not gonna consider these ones. This is paid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also sponsored. This is whole row is sponsored. This is also sponsored. You can check them as well, but I want to only check the organically ranked ones. Okay. So once they load, then I want to see. Okay, do they have 7 images? Okay, they do have 7 images. Great, right? And you have to come back, and then you have to see if they have an EBC. What just happened here? This is Amazon comparing it with similar items, but ultimately you have to go to product description, let's say, and you have a visual description over here. That is good as well. Looks good. This one has it, okay? This one also has good images, and let's check the EBC as well. This one also has a different type of visual description over here, okay? Same thing over here as well. Okay, maybe this one does not have EBC. I have to check. It still does, it has just one page, but yeah, it does, okay? So the way it works is that you have to find out how many of them have, you have to check 10 competitors, and you have to give a number in the product scorecard. More than 5 of top 10 have great images and A plus. This description that we checked on the visuals is A plus content, okay? Google trends are up. We just checked over here. See, it is going up. Interest over past 5 years. Okay. Seasonality. Is this a product specific to non Q4? Q4 is basically is specific to non Q4 holiday. ये तो नहीं है Q4 कहते हैं आपका ना Q1 होता है जनवरी फरवरी मार्च Q4 Q2 is April May June Q3 is July August September. You just have 4 quarters of 3 months each, so October November December is Q4 is basically a gifting season because you have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, people buy gifts, so that's why they buy a lot of things. That's why there are some things which are linked to Halloween, Christmas, Hanukkah. Product is for an entire season, let's say, but product can be sold all year round. As I understand it, it has bumps up and down, but let's say in the last past 12 months, right? If I search it, it doesn't really go up and down. For example, if I searched um, Christmas gifts, my spellings are not really good. Christmas tree, if I search it, it's going to show you that you have a season for this. Of course, it's going to be have a season because it's a Christmas gift. Christmas is 25 December. So now, can be sold year round. Okay. Variations. How many variations? The variation is the product like this. For example, if this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors for this, right? And each color has different sizes as well, right? This color has these three sizes. This color has these two sizes, right? These three sizes are there for this color, but right now only these two are available. This one is not available. If I do this, it will show me which color has this size available. So this color has size available, and these two are not available for this color, but this color has different colors and sizes are available for the different ones, so you can find them out as well. But generally speaking, this is six colors and two each. Let's say that basically goes to around 16, 12 variations. But if you go over here, what you will see is in variations, you have 10 for this, 7 for this, 7 for this, 14 for this, 14, 7, 14, 10, 4. Okay, so you have a lot of variations in this. Obviously, they are in different colors. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, Assalam. Okay, walaikum Assalam, sir. Now we go to at least top six have four or more variations. Okay, major brands. Okay, I don't see any major brands over there, but the way you find that out is that you can search those brands. Okay, you can search for these brands on Google and see if they are big brands. Beauty Peak, it could be the only one. Generally speaking, though, the big brands are based in USA, of course. So Beauty Peak, let's find out if Beauty Peak is big. Okay, Beauty Peak. Okay, so this is just a mirror brand, but as you can see, they also sell on other platforms as well. So I guess you know it's an iffy brand. For example, let's say if I search pedigree pet foods, you will find a lot of different things. Contact us, Strike Food. Okay, you have Wikipedia, you have Pet One, you have different websites, Facebook. A lot of following on Facebook, 1.1 billion followers, right? This is a bigger brand. Beauty Peak, I will not consider it as a big brand. So less than three are sold in retail or have large branded search. Branded search basically means if somebody was searching beauty peak right over here, so it's like if the beauty peak keyword had search volume, then I will consider that as something that has a branded search volume. Generally speaking, right now this is very unbranded because people are searching only for the keywords and not for any brands. So we don't have any big competitors. I mean, we have very tough competition on prices, but okay. Developed niche. At least five competitors have bundles or multi-packs. They don't really have bundles. Bundles could be in smaller niches. For example, if you're selling pet food, if you're selling popcorns, you can have a pack of one, pack of two. For example, if I search for, so like this is being sold overall, but if I search for popcorn, let's say, popcorn, you'll have C pack of six. You have this overall, but pack of 24, pack of 1, pack of 1, pack of 12, pack of 1, pack of 12, right? So this is a pack of 12 that they are selling. So you'll be able to see, but as of right now, less than 3 have multi-packs of brand because this is not that kind of a niche. Written content. More than 5 have 3 or more top keywords in exact form in their title. This we have to check, and the once we have to, I'm going to zoom out, go to listing builder. I'm going to search for top search volume keywords. Okay. So this basically means that this ASIN, okay, has this exact full keyword in exact form. Okay. So for example, I'm gonna explain these things, but I'm gonna mark the I'm gonna explain the exact plural, exact broad. Okay. But for now, I'm gonna teach you that they have exact. All of them have exact. This thing. They have it in their titles. So I'm gonna go back and more than 5 have 3 or more top keywords. So like they have a lot of keywords. Like this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keywords in the title, right? So this is for title. You can check for bullets as well. You can check for overall as a listing comparison. You can also see this. But generally speaking, you have to check title, and they are using the title exact keywords, right? So there is more than five. Of course, if you have a niche that is not developed right now, that are very, if you go and check, I guess, if I check um, gun, sorry, gun powder, I guess. I don't know how it, okay, okay, um, Android phones. If you see, you have very simple titles written over here. They're not talking about an Android phone. Like Motorola Moto GT is not, like using Android phone in their title. So this is not a very comparative niche from the written content perspective. That's why I'm just showing it to you. But generally speaking, the thing that we want to sell, generally speaking, it is very easy to. Majority of the sellers have used written content and they have used the titles, the keywords in the titles. Now, up until now, what we've done is we have done everything and the total product score is 450. 450. Okay. Anybody else has any issues up until now? Any product with a total score of 450 in the positive is a good product. That is what we consider. Again, you have to see which is a negative, which is a positive, and can you notch it ultimately. But this is the overall list of things that we consider in a good product. Anybody else has any issues right now? Yeah, this this is the basic check that we considered. Has enough demand, has less competition, and can make you money. This is what we want to see. Trying to digest all information. Yes, you will have to see this lecture again and again as well. I'm really sorry for this, but it will be that. Anybody else, if you can confirm that you guys are able to, if you guys are able to confirm that you guys could understand it, at least overall. Okay, 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 that makes sense. Hmm. No problems until we get an assignment to do. Absolutely. Need to use data dive. Okay. So the way we're gonna use data dive, or the way we're gonna make it available for everyone is, I'll show you one second. Right. So for example, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expand this thing and send it to the as an Excel file, right? So you will be able to get all of the information over here. Okay. Whatever we used, you can get it from master keyword list, and you have a battle of titles to check. You can check over here, ask to wall mirror. You have the broad, but you have exact ones over here, right? This is an old listing. The new server was not even here, right? So you can check these things in this sheet as well. You have the roots right over here as well. Okay, this is the normalized keyword. This is the root. You can check it right over here, right? So that is why what we're gonna do is we're gonna send you this sheet, and we're gonna send 3 to 4 different sheets, and you will be given an assignment to do the same thing over that. And then you have, one second, let's go back again. So you have to give the traffic distribution, okay? And each you have to answer all the questions. So I'm gonna paste all of the questions, and you have an example. You have to prepare it like this. And now what we have to do is you have to, once again, let's go back to this one, and let's just copy all of them so that you are able to check the answer questions over here. So one, okay, I'm gonna make sure that overall it is not an excuse that you can use that you don't have the data dive. Of course, it is very difficult to. purchase the RDI for everyone, but I want to make sure that people are able to use it. Anybody else has any questions up until now? Please ask questions so that I can move forward. Okay, so now anybody else has any questions? Okay, it was informational. Can you explain last two questions of module two if possible? I'll see it if I can do that. Also, I didn't get what is our assignment three. Of course, you didn't get. I did not have give any assignment yet. You will not get an assignment by before tomorrow because we might have to repeat a few things based on the सबसे पहले घबराना नहीं है. Okay, that makes sense. This is good advice from Mr. Wasim Akhtar. Okay, so now the assignment, there is no assignment up until now, but um, the assignment will be given tomorrow because I want to make sure that people are submitting assignment number two, and then we will give the assignment number three. Okay. Okay, we will do the assignment number three on data type data, obviously, because what I will do is I will design this thing in Excel so that you can just fill it out in Excel because you are not able to, use data type because it is paid. We use data type in our company, and all the team members and interns have it, but we cannot really give it in a free course because they have very strict security policies. Anybody else has any issues, any concerns, any questions, any concerns, any issues? Okay. Nothing up until now. Okay, great. And that means I was able to explain things overall. Okay, so up until now we don't have any questions. Great. And I'm gonna see if I can explain the course. Sorry, explain the assignment number two. Please watch the session multiple times because the sessions are designed in a way that you would not be able to get it in one try. Okay, courses, we have edit courses. Analyze the sponsored product search term report to identify top 10 performing search term for each ASIN based on sales generated from those search terms. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this, but not solve it, okay? I have this data. बस कर भाई, इतना नहीं पार करते मुझे. Okay, so you have a since first term and sales column, makes sense. Data pivot table, row is in first term. करना क्या था? Okay, makes sense. That's right. Right. If you cannot type this into ChatGPT, then you cannot do anything. I'm sorry for this. But I just put data in there. I just said how to solve this question. And kindly use 3.51. I don't know what that means. See, this is very, very simple. It will take 2 minutes. Okay. What else do we have? Top five competitor ASINs for each of your ASINs. That's it. Same thing. Very easy. Provide an analysis of their performance and strategies to compete more effectively. Right. Okay, let's see if anybody is able to do it. Again, ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT again. 3.5. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do it on 3.5. Absolutely. I agree. यार रुको जरा. मैं जरा कॉपी कर लूँ अपनी कमांड ना, ठीक है? Copy, and I'm gonna say copy as well. Okay. Let's use ChatGPT 3. I have this data. मुबारक हो. ठीक है. ये लीजिए. There you go. उसने एक और तरीके से बता दिया. ये भी बड़ा आसान है. इतना मुश्किल नहीं भी मैंने कराया आपको. फिल्टर फंक्शन नहीं करवाया मैंने आपको. But you have to go to okay, so advertising report. Did I take the wrong report? Let me check. My fault. This is the right report, okay? Sorry. My data is in this form. Thank you so much, format. I am a noob at Google Sheets. Can you tell me the pivot table way? राइट, ये देखिए उसने आपको एग्जैक्ट एग्जैक्ट बताया है. एग्जैक्ट कॉलम नेम भी बता रहा है वो क्या करना है. ठीक है जी. ओके. राइट. Go to YouTube and see how pivot tables work. It will take you 10 minutes to figure out pivot table. Then you can use it on this one. You can use ChatGPT to do it. Yeah. Any other questions? The questions are very easy. Please use ChatGPT. And thank you, Myra, for letting me know that I used the wrong report, and I agree that I used the wrong report. And now, see, it is a bit better now. And as you have seen, ChatGPT 3.5 is much quicker as well. And sponsor first term, there's no comparisons. SP search term report does not have this. Okay, let me show you. SP, there you go. Customer system में होते हैं वो. But again, see, if I make it so simple, then what exactly are you doing? जाती कर रहे हैं आप लोग अपने साथ जाती कर रहे हैं. Anything else? Any other questions, guys? Leave to me, I think. No, model 3 is done for today. I will evaluate again. If people understood, then we will see if we will send the assignment tomorrow night. Hopefully by then everyone has submitted their assignment number two, and we are waiting for assignment number two from everyone now. And the marks will be public this time. Anybody else has any questions? Can we get template for this one? I guess module 3. Yes, you can. You will get this sheet in the module in the course portal. Anybody else? I don't know what the khair ho means, but okay, I guess. Anybody else has any questions? Thank you so much, guys, for joining in today, and hopefully we will be. I'm looking forward to receiving your assignments for module number two today, and then we will move forward and give the assignment for module number three. Thank you so much, and have a good day, everyone. Acha, khair ho for marks in public. Absolutely, marks will be public. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz, everyone.